Welcome back, guys. Thank you for tuning in. As always, really do appreciate it. So, today I was going through my comments on YouTube and I saw a lot of people unhappy with the recent post, and I understand that. So, today we're going to do a live tutorial. I know it's been a while, but I want to keep you guys happy and give you content you can use. But, anyways, let's get into this. I haven't pre-done anything. All I did was load the VSTs because this computer can be a little slow. But without further ado, let's get into it. So I'm thinking we'll use this bass. I haven't really used it before. We'll do that. And let's see if we can't, actually no, wait, I'll put a melody down or something first. So I'm using Electra X version 2. And I'm thinking I will go through, I'll go through my sound banks because they're already pretty much pre-made. This is the Aftermath version. Number 2 is Aftermath. Number 1 is Renegade. And let's here we go. Yeah, we'll try this out, see if it works. If not, oh well. I'm feeling a little slower today, so we'll see if we can do that. And I'm not using a MIDI keyboard right now. I'm just on my laptop freestyling it, so just be patient with me. That's all I can say. And to copy and paste these, I'm clicking Control A, Control C, and then Control V to paste it. So Control A grabs it all, and then Control C copies it, and then Control V pastes it. And if you want, you can do Control B. That's originally supposed to like paste it forward instead of just pasting it a little over. But sometimes it can be a little tricky, so it's just easier for me to do Control Alt, Control C, and then Control V. But let's hear this now. And then I have a good idea now, so let's try that. I'm thinking I'll find a sound that sounds pretty cool at a lower bass to give it like a dramatic effect. You know what? Now I probably can't use that bass. Well, we'll try it out. Probably not gonna work. And this is interesting because I've never just done a straight up live tutorial. I usually plan it out a little bit, but I figured it'd be fun just to see what I could make kind of, on the clock under pressure. I like that. There we go. And I dragged the sound back a little bit so that they weren't rolling over each other as much, and it was a little cleaner because I could hear the mixes starting to get a little dirty, messy. And I'm thinking now I will go through Omnisphere 2, and I will go through the sound bank that I made just the other couple weeks ago that I enjoy a lot. Thinking, yeah, sure. I definitely need to buy a new laptop because switching from this 6GB RAM laptop to like a 16GB RAM, 3.7 gigahertz computer is just a total like badass. It's just terrible. It's horrible. Trying to get used to it. I think I want like a little cool pattern with this, you know, something you can just kind of rock back and forth with. Save myself some time. Copy it, drag it over, save you so much time. I used to just click everything in, terrible idea. I'm not really feeling that bass anymore, so I think we'll... And then I think to get a more dramatic effect on the bell, we'll turn the mix knob on the reverb so that it sounds just more dramatic. Let's see. It's not really going how I want it to. That kind of works. We'll stick to it. And then let's go through, why don't we use my artillery bank I dropped for free on my website. I dropped it on a Christmas day, so like 20 something days ago. Sure, why not? Oof, good lord. just like an interesting feel to it. I like it. Oh, and if you're wondering how to make the bass not overlap each other, you want to right click the 808 and then click cut itself, and I'll unclick it so you guys can see what it sounds like. You can see right there it sounded a little weird. It's because they were hitting over each other, and 808s are different from obviously sounds that are in the mid to high range, because if you've ever noticed, the bass can really only, when there's bass, you can only have one sound in there pretty much. There really can't be two sounds in there, otherwise they will clash over each other. And that's just because I don't really know how to explain it, other than you really can just only have one bass occupy that range, because they're going at such a low frequency that it's just, that was a terrible explanation. So go ahead and give me crap for that. I will accept it. See, I like the new FL Studio, because if you use 11 and 12 is a lot different than 11. I would know because I used 11 for a while. Hated 12 at first. I mean, I just hated it. But I saw some friends using it, and I liked the features on it, so I switched over, and it's way better. But I like the clap. Like when you put a clap down on here or something, or a kick, whatever sound it is, and then you switch it to the piano roll, I just like how it's easier to move and manipulate rather than how it was on the original one. It would like fill it over a whole space, and you'd have a clap that was, this long, but you don't need a clap that's that long. So I don't know. It's just a small little thing that I enjoy in the new FL 12. Sure, why not? This is like an interesting beat. That's not gonna work. I gotta be honest, I cannot stand the Kill Bill sound anymore. It was cool at first when I heard, like Sizzle and whoever else was in 808 Mafia using it, but now it just drives me nuts. And I guess I shouldn't say that. It just drives me nuts when people do nothing to it and they just throw it in a beat, and it just totally like catches you off guard, and you're like, what is this? Ooh, I like that. So I think I'm gonna have the kicks. I'm going to have them on the bass line, like when the bass hits, but I'm also going to have them in different spots. That way, actually, matter of fact, Metro talked about that. He had an interview with kicks and 808s and how they sound cooler, if you just have them in different areas. You just got to be careful where you put them at, because sometimes it can sound a little weird. You can actually go check that out. Just type in, like, Metro Boomin 808s tip or something, and I'm sure it'll pop up. That. That's weird, but I like that right there. And I'm trying to keep this tutorial on the shorter side, so I'm not gonna like go huge into like kick variation and whatnot. Whoops. Sometimes when you have a sound that when you play it in any key, it's still the same sound. You want to click on it and you want to go to time and you want to make sure it's pulled all the way down. That way you can, you can manipulate it now. Manipulate. There we go. One sound because I like everything else, but I just don't like that too much. You know what? Let's try this out. I've used this before. We're actually gonna cut that, and then we're gonna have it. Yeah, and this is a cool little thing you can do sometimes. Let's put that on the first channel. Let's go to grow speed, and then scroll over a couple times, go to half speed, and then it'll sound like this. And to me that just sounds crazy. I love that sound. I've used it a lot now, so I don't really do it too much anymore, but we'll bring it back for this tutorial, have some fun, mess around with it. Yeah, gives it like it's just a cool, like epic kind of feel to me. And that is a tip with a lot of sounds as well. Like when you hear sounds and you can't really explain how that person got that sound or whatever, try throwing it in grow speed or a similar sound and just putting half time on it or something. That a lot of times is like trap producers, they do that all the time. They'll do it with like an intro too. They will throw a grow speed on the master channel and then just put the halftime on, and from there it'll just sound kind of cool. It's not as popular nowadays, I feel like. Maybe it is, maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like people are kind of getting out of that phase, trying to figure out something new, which is good. I always love when people are trying to recreate, or not recreate, but innovate and do something different. So now let's listen to just the drums. That's what I'm missing. There we go. And let's mess with the hi-hat timing a little bit. Let's see if we can put it at a sixth, and then let's see how that sounds. There we go. Yeah, I like that. I kind of like that. Yeah, we'll stick with that. like I said, they save a little time. I'm just going to paste over the same hi-hat right there. Yeah, usually I will try and have it different throughout, but, you know. So I think for the most part, it's almost done. So we're gonna call that done. Now we're gonna lay it out. That way you guys can see how I would typically lay stuff out. Call this bell. I always name my tracks because if I don't, I got like an OCD with that. Like if you ever have collab with me in the past or in the future, if I send the FLP back, it will be super clean. Everything will be named. Like I just have to do it, you know. If I don't, it will drive me nuts. It is a pain, but it's also pretty helpful because if I'm going through, like I don't know, let's say somebody bought a track out from me and they want this one individual sound by itself, who knows, whatever reason, and they just want me to add something to it or do something, I can go back. And they can just tell me if they bought the track out. So they say, oh, it was called Wave Organ. And I go, oh, okay, cool. I just open it up and I can send it. Versus them saying, oh, you know that one sound in the beat over here at this, you know, it becomes hard to figure out. So it just makes it easier. That's definitely a tip you can apply almost to anything, really. Just be organized in your life and you won't ever regret it. I promise. Time and time again, has someone hit me up and said they want to buy the track outs for something. Oh, to split this, by the way, just go down to patterns, split channels, and there you go. But yeah, time and time again, people have hit me up and said, oh yeah, man, I want to buy the track outs to so-and-so. And I go, okay, no problem. And I go through my beats and they're called like January 7th, AGFK, just like random letters or something, you know what I mean? And you're just like, all right, give me like 4 hours and I'll get back to you. And it takes you forever to find it versus nowadays I keep, you know, I name something and I put the date and it's super easy for me to find it. And yeah, but let's get this intro going. So I would start this one off kind of slow, and then you know, builds up right here for the drop, and then it builds up again for a second drop right here. That's when I'll add the hi-hat, and then we'll throw this back in here, maybe this, and this isn't like some master way to do it. This is just how I personally do my own tracks. Do not get the wrong idea. Don't think that this is the only way to do it, because it's not the case at all. This is just how I enjoy to do them. I'm pretty sure there's like, you know, a specific strong song structure for beats, but I don't know, sometimes I like to have fun and just do it my own way, you know, just make a beat just for the sake of making it, for really no other reason. Yeah, I know. Let's play that and see how it sounds.
The March.
Won't be complete without that, ever.
The March.
Now it's building up again, and here we
Emerge.
And to be honest, that's pretty much what I would do throughout the whole beat. Oops. Whoopsie. Sorry about that. Honestly, that's what I would do for pretty much the most of the beat. And I would mix it a little bit, but this isn't a mixing tutorial. It's just a pretty simple, straightforward beat. Luckily, most of it was mixed, pretty well already. And like I said, if you guys want the sounds that I used in here, what was that? You can, go to my website, thebeatbuffs.com, and you can get the artillery kit for free, as well as 2 other drum kits. Sorry, I just read something that said VST. And if you want the Electra X presets, you can go there as well. Like I said, the ones I used in here were the Aftermath one, and if you want the other one, Renegade, it's on there as well. So version 2 Aftermath, version 1 Renegade, and if you want the Omnisphere one, fully loaded, that is on there as well. So if you have any more questions, just leave me a comment below, and if you guys like this, let me know. If you want me to do more stuff like this, let me know as well. I would definitely appreciate that. Like I said, I've been getting a lot of negative comments here and there, so I'm trying to fix that. Hopefully this did that for you. If not, then you can't say I didn't try. Alright guys, thank you for tuning in. God bless. Oh, nope, that is not it.